Where is engineer mkarabati mkuu Oscar Sudi? I'm receiving a lot of requests, people asking me where engineer Oscar Sudi is. For example, this gentleman asked me this question in the morning. Good morning, bro. Have you noticed Oscar Sudi's silence? He is under siege. He promised many people's yes and PS positions and took a lot of money from them. He has not delivered, so the guys are after him. Then I just laughed. But honestly, where is Oscar Sudi? Because Oscar Sudi was a prominent figure around President William Ruto. On the day William Ruto was being sworn in as the president, as the 5th president of the Republic of Kenya, the only member of parliament who rode with him on the same convoy was Oscar Sudi. And immediately William Ruto won the presidency and the Supreme Court made the ruling, William Ruto held his first meeting in Naivasha with the members of parliament from Kenya Kwanza. Oscar Sudi used the military chopper. And of late, Oscar Sudi is nowhere. Over the weekend, William Ruto was in Baringo, the entire Kenya Kwanza brigades. But Oscar Sudi was not prominent. I'm not even sure whether he was in that particular event. I've actually gone through his Facebook page because he's also one of the guys who really love Facebook. I've also gone through his Facebook page. Let me just see. And the last post he made was on the 5th of November. And he just shared a video there which was mocking kind of Uhuru Kenyatta, how William Ruto was humiliated. Before 5th, Oscar Sudi made another post on 26th of October, which in my view is a long time for Oscar Sudi. So the question which we must answer is, where is Oscar Sudi, mkarabati mkuu? Because Oscar Sudi actually emerged as one of the dependable players around Ruto. And Oscar Sudi also emerged like one of the key members of William Ruto's kitchen cabinet. Before the elections, Oscar Sudi was what Junet Mohammed was to Raila Odinga. He would say certain things which William Ruto would not say, like attacking the then president's mother, something which Ruto would not do, so he would do it. So it was expected that after this election, and indeed at the beginning, Oscar Sudi was prominent. So where is Oscar Sudi? Before we get into all those details, because in this video, I want us to try and figure out what might have happened to Oscar Sudi. Before we do that, in case you're watching the channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button, so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Now, before we get into into those details, I want you to just take a second, please, and press that thumbs up button. That's the best way you can promote the channel. I just asked the same question on my Facebook page, and the response is very interesting. I just asked, where is Oscar Sudi? Someone is saying, William K. Maru is saying, busy eating. Caleb Simba, my friend from Kisii, is saying, the Wiladila is making money in silence. So, okay, most people believe that he's making money. Another one is saying he has gone to finish his KCSE. Someone did I just read engineer? Oh, no. Most people believe he's making money, that is be now part of the deep state, and therefore he has to go under. He has been told like that. Someone is saying he's still celebrating. Someone is saying he's very busy with Ukarabati. Someone is saying none of my business. So he's asking me where Kitandawili is. Or someone is saying he's hiding from Mkubwa after doing worse to Ukarabati. Deep state. So a lot of speculations about Oscar Sudi. And I know Kenyans are asking the whereabouts of Oscar Sudi, because people like Oscar Sudi, as much as you may hate him, is one of the people who makes our politics lively. For me, I tend to think that Oscar Sudi is missing because of these 5 possible reasons. One of them must be the main reason why he's missing. Number 1, I think the changes around William Samoei Arap Ruto as now the commander-in-chief and the 5th president of the Republic of Kenya. And I once opined on this particular channel that majority of William Ruto's allies are going to find it very difficult to access Ruto because these are people who are not used to protocol. You know, as the deputy president, they would just walk into his office. The moment William Ruto carried that Bible, all those things changed. He now became the president of the Republic of Kenya and, more importantly, the commander-in-chief, which means his security is now managed by the state. It's now a property of the state. You can't just wake up, go to Karen and meet William Ruto. You can't just pick up your phone call and call William Ruto. So I think because of those changes, Oscar Sudi is now finding it a bit difficult to appear. And probably because he went to see Ruto blocked, probably because of things like those, maybe he is now annoyed and akasema, okay, let me take a break. Maybe William Ruto will look for me. Something which doesn't happen in politics. So William Ruto, being the president of the Republic of Kenya, being the commander-in-chief, is now different from the one which Oscar Sudi was used to. Maybe William Ruto has changed the way he's operating. That's number one. Number two, and this could be true, that Oscar Sudi is busy running private errands for the boss, for William Samoei Arap Ruto. I don't think William Ruto would change their relationship with Oscar Sudi because he's the president. And who was Oscar Sudi to President William Ruto before he became the president? That's the question. Of course, Oscar Sudi used to handle most of William Ruto's private businesses. That's why on the day William Ruto was blocked from going to Tanzania, he was with Oscar Sudi, because Oscar Sudi was part of that delegation. That's why every time William Ruto would go out of the country, going to Sudan, he would always go with Oscar Sudi. Going to DRC, he would always go with Oscar Sudi. Oscar Sudi is basically the man who runs errands for William Ruto. And now because William Ruto is the president of the Republic of Kenya, it means now he's more busy. There are certain things he has to do. And probably he has been advised that if you have to continue doing these things, then you must lie low like an envelope. Be like someone like Kulei, who did most of these things underground. Otherwise, I don't think he would, I don't think he would be doing these errands and at the same time making public appearances in rallies. He just wants people to forget about him as he continues doing this. Number three, something also tells me that William Ruto is trying to keep Kalenjins away from State House. Remember when William Ruto became the president of the Republic of Kenya, he made certain changes to State House and Office of the President. And during those changes, it became clear that he targeted the Kikuyus or the Mount Kenya. They were actually removed from State House. They were removed from Office of the President. So probably he replaced most of them with the people from Rift Valley. So there was silent rebellion from the Kikuyu nation. And probably this is what William Ruto is dealing with. He's stopping people like Oscar Sudi from appearing around him most of the time. And because of that, probably Oscar Sudi and these people are now not very happy, because they expected that once Ruto became the president of the Republic of Kenya, they were going to control. In fact, at some point, Oscar Sudi was like he was going to be the minister for interior. So I think William Ruto is doing this just the way he did it before the elections. Before the elections, you will not see William Ruto being accompanied by Kalenjin members of parliament. He just wanted to appear as if he was a national leader, while most of his errands were being run by these people. That's exactly what Ruto is doing, keeping the Kalenjins away from him as he manages the affairs of the country. Number four is probably Oscar Sudi's own mistake. You know, power normally corrupts people. And when Ruto became the president, Oscar Sudi became excited. And from one of the comments which someone posted, let me just see if I can get it. On my wall, there's someone who posted something here. Let me just see if I can get it. someone posted this thing here. There was this corridor. For those who read Star, because those who read Star, smart people read Star, there is this story which was posted there, and someone is linking it to Oscar Sudi, and it's actually almost similar to what the other guy who sent me the WhatsApp message was saying. Now, this is what the guy is saying. A vocal politician from the Rift Valley has run out of favor with a powerful office on the land over rampant extortion claims. The politician is said to have obtained millions of shillings from politicians who are angling for key government appointments. The money used his proximity to a top Kenya Kwanza politico to deceive his victim that he could influence their appointment to plumb government positions. Some of the poll losers who are desperate for jobs are said to have parted with loads of money with the hope of landing jobs that could have allowed them to recoup their monies. They were, however, shocked when they missed out on recent appointments. The victims of the con game are said to have raised the matter, making the top leader confront the man. Following the incident, the man has not been seen at the top office for a while. Now, let's not sugarcoat anything. This post is basically referring to Oscar Sudi. That's the truth. And probably it's now something which people are discussing. For disclaimer purposes, I've just read that. And lastly, maybe table manners. Table manners dictates that whenever you are eating, you must remain silent. You can't eat and talking. I want to give you an example. You see someone like Migona is making a lot of noise currently. Why? Because he's not eating. There are a lot of Luo members of parliament. I mean, there's a lot of Luo politicians who are not members of parliament. The likes of Outa, Rangoma, and the rest. They're making a lot of noise because they are not eating. If they were eating, table manners would dictate that they keep quiet. So probably Oscar Sudi is eating, he's realized where the food is, so he's eating silent. I don't know what you think. That's my take. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.